Storm Elsa, which became Tropical Depression 5 just last night or yesterday, and was designated a potential tropical cyclone earlier in the day and became a tropical depression before last night becoming Tropical Storm Elsa. Elsa currently has winds of 40 miles per hour, a pressure of 1,006 millibars, and is currently moving west at 25 miles per hour, or 22 knots. Current watches and warnings. We have a tropical storm warning for the Lesser Antilles and a tropical storm watch for the Lesser Antilles as well. The warning is more of for the southern Lesser Antilles, while the watch is for the northern Lesser Antilles. Currently 50 miles per hour. Current expected intensity is 50 miles per hour in the next 24 hours, 65 miles per hour in the next 48, while finally becoming a hurricane at the 72-hour mark, reaching 85 miles an hour, before weakening to 75 miles an hour and re-strengthening to 80, likely, in my opinion, after it moves over Cuba, and that strengthening phase will happen roughly in the time from it moving through the Southern Caribbean to the Jamaica area before somewhat halting its intensification before moving over Cuba, which is where it would weaken some and re-strengthen in the Gulf before hitting Florida. At least that is what is likely at this moment in time. Taking a look at those sea surface temperatures, you can see that red area is highly favorable for storm development, and that is currently what it is in. And it is about to move into the orange, which is still quite very favorable for storms, just not quite as favorable as that red area. And you can see off in the corner that yellow, that's not really going to affect it much because of how far away it is. Now let's take a look at that wind shear. The wind shear at the moment is really favorable for the storm, and being in highly favorable wind shear and sea surface temperatures with small amounts of dry air, this thing could rapidly intensify very soon before moving into slightly less favorable conditions in the Caribbean. Rainfall potential, at least at the moment, I believe that the rainfall potential is quite high, but not too high for the Lesser Antilles at this current moment in time. Current wind potential for the lifetime of the storm, I believe that it is quite likely that it gets up into hurricane status at this point. Although I do not think it is nearly as likely quite as likely that it gets into that 80 to 100 mile per hour range. Although I do think there is a possibility, which is why, or a quite high possibility that it does, considering the fact that I have it on the blue, which is still in the likelier side of this graph, and also the orange and that dark red shows that it's not very likely that it will get into those spots. But I think with the orange, what I'm trying to say is because there is orange on the 100 to 125, I believe there is still a chance that isn't really low, but it's not likely at all at this current moment in time. Taking a look at the surge, I think up to 5 feet for the Lesser Antilles at the moment is possible, although I think it will more likely cap around the 3 to 4 feet at this moment in time. But you never know, could see up to 5 feet of storm surge potentially. Taking a look at the rainfall potential, and I think up to 8 inches in the Lesser Antilles is possible at this current moment in time, potentially even higher if circumstances changes. The storm is quite small at the moment and moving very fast, so we could see this storm not drop as much rain as it would have if it was moving slower. The current PDI stage, or potential damage index, is at a stage 2 while receiving potentially 5 to 6 inches of rain, which is roughly 3 to 5 feet of storm surge, but on the lower half, so that is a 3 there, and on the wind, potentially 50 to 60 miles per hour at this current moment in time for the Lesser Antilles is my prediction. I know that the location does say South Carolina at the top, but at the moment it is for the Lesser Antilles. That is just a slight error in the graphic. So, and also that should be a stage 3 in the graphic, although it is again a graphic error. This is that PDI stage at the moment, and as you can see, it's currently only out for the Lesser Antilles, or the Leeward Islands, that area. You can see there's a green for the Southern Lesser Antilles, while there is only a blue for the Northern Lesser Antilles. This storm, I do believe, has the potential to turn into a Cat 2 at the highest, maybe at the highest, a low Cat 3, maybe 115, although it is unlikely at this point, and the more likely option would be being a moderate Cat 1 to a weak Cat 1, maybe even just a strong tropical storm, is most likely at this current moment in time. Thank you guys for watching this update on Elsa. If you are interested in more content referring to the 2021 Atlantic hurricane season and updates on storms that occur, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the next update. Thank you guys for watching, and signing off.